here at Vale's Coppercliff Smelter. I'm here with a recent graduate of the EIT program. This is Susan. Susan, what are we going to see here today?
Today we're going to do some smelting of our feed.
Okay.
We're going to see some tapping and some skimming. So tapping the good stuff and skimming the bad stuff away so we can get more concentrated molten ore.
I just heard tapping the good stuff and I'm really excited about that. Can we go inside?
Definitely.
Fantastic.
Let's go.
All right.
In the smelter control room, acronym DCS, where our DCS control room operator operates all the furnaces here.
Okay, what does DCS stand for?
I don't remember.
See, I was testing you there. I was testing you. How did you get into this? Like, where'd you go to school?
I went to school here in Sudbury at Laurentian University.
Did you always know that you wanted to work in the field?
Well, actually, I got into the field. I always loved math and sciences, and well, both my parents are engineers, so I decided to follow in their footsteps.
Why did Vale appeal to you?
The EIT program.
Okay, why so?
I know it has a very developed program. You're able to have different experiences, rotate from different places. They want you to get your PN certification.
So what drew you to the smelting process, though? Because this is your home here, right?
Yes, yeah, this is my place, my permanent place now.
Okay.
This is my first pyro experience, so pyrometallurgy in the smelter.
Okay, were you a pyromaniac as a kid?
A little bit.
Yeah, you set some fires? Yeah, me too. When the barbecue was on, I was setting fires in the backyard. I know. Neighbors did not like it whatsoever. But now it's your job.
Yes,
okay.
Definitely.
So tell me about it. What do you do?
I usually talk to the DCS operator here, try to help him if there's any problems going on, help troubleshoot day-to-day problems, work on projects, process improvement projects, and try to manage and facilitate those projects as well.
Now, during the program itself, like when you were in the EIT program, because you're a recent graduate of it, what were your responsibilities like then? Was it hands-on, or was there a lot of responsibility given to you, or how did that go about?
So it really depends on like the projects you're given, the plants you go to, the process, but definitely you have a little bit of both, hands-on and computer work to do. Go from sampling and analysis to metallurgical balances to operating pilot plant projects to trying to drive projects. So you have a lot of time for also team and also individual improvements.
What was the one thing that when you kicked into the program that you were into it and you were doing it and you're like, oh my goodness, that's so cool? Is there one thing that really sticks out for you?
Well, one of my favorite projects that I worked on was when I was in Port Colborne.
Okay.
I got to operate the pilot plant project as well as do the whole metallurgical balance of it. And I got to play with different colors of mud.
You got
so pink mud, green mud, white mud, all the different kinds of mud.
So providing it looks like a rainbow and it's colorful, you're good.
Yes.
You're happy.
I'm happy.
It's just playing in the mud and setting fire to things, and all of a sudden it's a career. So when we came in, you had mentioned tapping and skimming. Mm-hmm. I know one to be milk. I know one to be something to do to a keg. I got a feeling that neither one of those are relevant in this building.
Definitely not.
Okay. So tell me about what those two terms mean here.
In the furnace, when we smelt, it ends up being separated between matte and slag. So matte is all our good stuff, our copper and nickel and our cobalt, which is the good stuff. It forms in the bottom layer, so it sinks to the bottom of the furnace. The top layer is slag, so it has all our silica and iron and bad stuff that we don't want.
Okay.
So we tap the matte and skim the slag.
Tap the mat, skim the slag.
Yeah, so that's to remove it and put it into ladles in order for further processing.
So Susan, you went to school here in Sudbury at Laurentian and then ended up here at Vale, but not all of your classmates did. What are they doing now, and how do you think it compares to what you're doing here at Vale?
Well, I know here at Vale that we have a four-year program. Not all programs have 4 years. And here we have a lot of opportunity to rotate at different locations, whether it be in Sudbury itself or different cities. But as well here we have tons of surface plants and tons of different opportunities to learn about hydro, learn about pyrometallurgy, had experience at acid plants. So you get to really experience what it is you're interested in and kind of go for that.
And then specialize.
Exactly.
And pick it.
And that's why I'm here in pyro, making fire.
Playing with fire.
Exactly.
Fantastic. Now I also hear, I heard people coming in, when we were coming in, say that you're an important person and you have an office.
Yes.
Can I see your office?
Definitely.
Can we find adventure along the way?
We can definitely try.
We can try?
Yeah.
I think you can make it happen.
All right,
There's
let's do
fire to be had. Let's do this.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Susan, we are now here in your office, which looks like any office, but how does what you do down there relate to what you do up here?
So from the mat samples that you saw,
Yes.
from the
Good
flowing
stuff.
lava that came out of there, use that analysis, or the analysis from the mat sample, to interpret the data, is what I usually do up here, to help improve the process, give some advice to the control room to improve the operations.
And you were doing this when you were in EIT?
Definitely.
That's pretty fantastic.
I know.
That's
I'm pretty
amazing.
lucky.
Well, thank you very much for taking time out of your day today.
Thank you.
And hanging out with us.
And I hope you learned some stuff.
I feel learned.
Good.
Thanks.